Hello Internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of The Complain Train. And what is going on with that beautiful episode today? Well, now we're talking about Persona 5 and what has happened with Persona 5. It has been pushed from February 24th to April 4th, and people are losing their shit. A lot of fans do basically what most fans do, or most likely you kind of understand what the level-headed ones do, such as myself and others, and what the people who are kind of getting fed up with the delays, like what they're doing, which is that they just sort of freak out like fucking children and then just cancel their pre-order because, again, well, the game was delayed. You know, even though a bad review hasn't come out yet, nothing about the game has really said, well, hey, you shouldn't buy it because it's like false advertisement. This is the worst in the series, shit like that. No. This one is actually getting the best reviews of all, and word is going around that Persona 5 is technically the best in the series, or at least at this point in time, some people see it as the best in the series, not necessarily because of, not only because of its story, but also because of its graphical, presentations and so on and so forth. And to make up for this, Atlas basically said, listen, we are gonna make this game look beautiful. We're gonna it's gonna look wonderful, and also on top of that, we are gonna have dual audio. So basically, if you want to listen to this game with like the Japanese voiceovers, then you can. So they're doing something to kind of like give the fans something. So something extra, something that they didn't have to even do just to make them happy, or say that we are sorry for basically, like, you know, throwing in like a major delay. We understand, you know, and that's kind of getting thrown back up in their face. And it's always kind of boils down to me that some people, they don't necessarily really understand how localizations work. I mean, sure, I fucking complain about the Yakuza series, but still, there's a lot of dialogue. There's a lot of different intentions. There's a lot of things in those games which have to be translated, and it has to be done right so that it doesn't offend anybody, or you don't get the joke, or you don't understand what they're saying. So that's something that you still have to take into consideration. All I can say about that one is calm the fuck down. The game is gonna be out, and you really don't gotta like try and burn Atlas down like a motherfucker because you can't handle to wait a few days or like 2 months. Like, the fuck, it's 2 months. Like, calm the fuck down. Next news article though is that the Persona 5 mechanics trailer has come out, which technically it is a mechanics trailer because for what I can understand, like, it's basically like that old, it's basically the old presentation trailer with just a little bit added stuff in it. Well, first off, they have voice acting. I kind of have to get over the fact that they changed Igor's voice. His voice is deep as fuck. But also, on top of that, I do kind of like the fact that, this one is actually just showing, like, it's showing like that this one, it feels a little bit more casual, you know, and also on top of that you could be a fucking delinquent who just came over here because either you are on probation or some shit like that, but like you have to be a basic normal student. I mean, like, it's kind of better to understand, like, it's kind of hits you a little harder, like, when you actually understand what in the fuck they're saying. So there's also that too. And also, they also kind of say, well, yeah, you still go around, you still kind of have the social link thing. However, you have way more things to do. This is basically like a free roam game. You can go to the batting cages, you can play video games with your friends. You can also go to karaoke. It's basically pulling a lot of nods from Yakuza and actually kind of throwing them into this game to kind of say, well, yeah, you need these things to kind of like build up your friendship and everything. I mean, and also there's different ways to build up your character, and these activities, they also kind of seem fucking important because, again, you see the main character like working on like the martial arts thing and stuff like that, and his health goes up. So that's something that, you know, I kind of like. You know, this is going to be a really good game, and I really hope that everybody that they like every fan who really loves these games, that it does it does kind of like make them happy over here, because I know over in Japan like it's getting basically no negative press. So hopefully it's looking good over here and everywhere else in the world. But until then, that is what I gotta say about that. Tell me what you think about this down there in the comment section. The videos and the links will be down there in the description. If you like my video, please throw me a like. See you next time. I'm out. Ooh, hello internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the Jongravesshow Show. This is gonna be a quicker video than most because again, I am now talking about the Sega Mega Drive, which is supposedly just like the NES little mini portable system that Nintendo put out, and is basically the same idea, except for it's a small little Genesis console in which that you plug into your TV. Has 30 of the best Sega Mega Drive games on it, from Alex Kidd to I believe Streets of Rage. Though it has Golden Axe,